You can't say that, bro.
Why you can't? You watch them highlights?
No, okay. So one thing I've been having this conversation with niggas with hoopers, and I'm playing about you don't know basketball. I know you do. Is that like there's certain people who college style and frame of basketball and the whole business of it fits them. It fits their basketball makeup and everything. And there's certain people who are just built and made for the league. Now, while I'm not saying this nigga gonna be his daddy, you can look at his game and his skill set and tell that like he's more of an open floor, no real schematics. Let me go, boom, 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 and kind of get buckets on which is more of an NBA model, right? Runs. That's why you can see a 200+ score All-Star game and now like first halves in actual games be in the 60s and 70s. They're damn near 80s sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like you see it because that's the style of play. Yeah. College basketball is structured. It's all these plays, and you as the point guard, you figuring out how to get, So I'm not saying that it's like you right that like he may not transition, but I'm saying like it's too soon to call him a failure.
No. I don't think
I think he NBA material.
I'm just saying he not gonna be no superstar.
Okay.
I say if he gonna get to the NBA regardless. Just about his daddy name.
Yeah.
I think he gonna be like a role player.
Okay. Like What's
Gary Payton Jr.
I was gonna give him more. So you at GP3?
Yeah.
Because I was finna say, do you see him like a Drew Holiday? But
yeah, he could be something like that. How many points Drew Holiday average?
Probably like. Hey John, you mind fact checking that real quick? But I want to say about like 10 to 12 maybe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Point guard though. And it's hell on the defensive end. And see, that was the other side of the argument to me is 10 something. Yeah, so Drew Holiday is like 10 points a game. So yeah, it makes sense. But the other side of the argument to me is that that's where you can be a savant. You could be a leader. You could be one of the trailblazers. Nigga, if Bronny come in and takes pride in the defensive side of the basketball, you can write your ticket. Like the athleticism is there. The nigga will punch on you, you get in front of him, he got all that shit. Got a nice little jumper. He got game. He'll put you on the string. I think what he lack at is a little bit of his confidence and understanding that like no matter what I do and where I go, I'm gonna live underneath my father's shadow.
Yeah.
That's why I respect that's why I like the dynamic of the youngest brother. You don't hear too much about him. You don't hear no Bryce James, and it ain't loud. But if you watch that little nigga, it's gonna be another ball situation with Lonzo and LaMelo. Like if you paying attention to that, I wish a nigga would argue with me on that LaMelo ain't the best ball. Like that little young nigga is the coldest.
Yeah.
And that's beyond the hurt and all that stuff. I know Lonzo hurt and everything, but like you can't see LaMelo. Like I think Bryce is gonna be like that. He already taller than Bronny. He's 6'6", nigga. My younger brother, like, damn, you 6'6", nigga. My shit stopped at 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
So I think that's his dynamic. I think that he fall short because he got
But I do
live in that shadow.
I do agree with some of the spectators that they say that, well, some of the stuff I've seen like on blogs, if Bronny James would have like a regular name, he wouldn't go to the league.
Yeah, agree.
He wouldn't be at USC either.
I think, yeah, agree. You cap. I mean, and that's why I think that most of his money gonna come from NIL, which is, to me would make sense for him. Well, I dial that back because when you start thinking about the business of basketball, it's so easy to market a father and son hooping together. Like them niggas can be terrible. The niggas can come put on a Lakers uniform next year and we can go 22-60. And they're gonna get marketed because that shit brings dollars. It's dope to see a father and son hooping together. Whatever the storyline may be, you can create that. So I take it back that he'll make more money in the NIL, but I think that like he got a chance to like live. If I was him, I would use my father's name and make it an advantage. I'm living underneath that umbrella and capitalizing on the off the court shit. I'm going to these businesses, I'm going to market, I'm going to try and get all this shit lined up. And then behind the scenes, I'm working on my craft. Because like if I give myself 2 to 3 years, like I'm gonna be a nigga who listen to the noise. I think that nowadays, like when you hear that noise, especially I think like a Bronny, him and his dad is like, nah, we got something to prove. He ready now type of shit.
So I think it's
gonna hurt him.
Take Bronny James' skill set, give it to a no name.
Okay.
Do you think he going to a D1 school?
D1 maybe. I ain't gonna lie. I say maybe because I do think he a D1 talent. So yes, is it like a Kentucky or some shit? Probably not. Just because like you wouldn't have done enough in high school because like a lot of times he wasn't the best high school player on this team. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. That's why I'm like, okay, I get it. But then also you hear the stories how like Jimmy Butler came from like not like a crazy name. Like he didn't have a crazy draft stock. You know, I think Jimmy went in the 2nd or 3rd round.
He was cold in high school though.
True. Yo, yeah, fact. You I mean but that's what I'm saying. Bronny's situation in high school was that he played with other high name people in like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was a 5-star. So it's like nigga, he that. He amongst that. So it's like it's harder to kind of hear his name. Jimmy Butler went to a high school where he was the 5-star recruit. So yeah, you gonna see his niggas gonna Zion Williamson went to a high school where he was the 5-star recruit. When you isolated and you that one nigga, you gonna kill in high school. When you that nigga, but it's 4 other niggas. Yeah. It's just like when me and you go out. When you go out and you got them lame them square niggas, your eyes are getting bitches. Yeah. It's up here. It's like right here. Yeah. But when you hear me, you know instantly. You like, damn, I got to kick it with my nigga, but I also got to cut my bitches in half. So you know, because it's like, bitch, I want a piece of the pie. Yeah. And I'm coming for the same pie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pause. But that's how I look at it with Bronny James. But niggas, you got to share some of that.